At this point, we'll move to a live broadcast of the Hess Energy signing ceremony of the $750 million US financing for Hess Energies Limited in Kaduna State. Of course, so the news continues on our other platforms. A non-governmental organization, Center for Legal Support and Inmate Rehabilitation, has unveiled Nigeria's first comprehensive re-entry guide to help formerly incarcerated persons navigate reintegration with dignity and direction. The policy, which provides practical tools, information and resources for the beneficiaries, was unveiled by the Controller of Corrections, Lagos Command, Daramola George. The Executive Director of the organization, Joke Aladesomi, says the past 5 years working with correctional authorities, civil society, international networks and donors have proven that rehabilitation works re-entry can succeed and every individual deserves the chance to rebuild their story reintegration. A beneficiary also shares his ordeal of spending years in detention with 42 adjournments before his case was heard, illustrating the human cost of systemic delays.
I felt like there's more support that should be provided for people who have been impacted by the system. And this is regardless of whether they have been convicted or whether they're eventually discharged and acquitted, because the consequences of incarceration is actually borne by both persons, both those who have been convicted and those who have been discharged and acquitted. So we wanted to be a voice to them, to advocate for their dignity, to advocate for second chances, while also providing holistic support to people who have been impacted by the justice system.
All through that time in the confinement, you are constantly dishumanized. And that takes tolls on your health, it takes tolls on your psyche, it takes tolls on everything that is you. But what of these years you stayed in incarceration? It's lost to yourself, it's lost to the society.